56 years ago, Epsie and Willie Brooks began the first Black-owned barbecue restaurant in Fort Wayne, and it's seen good times and bad.
But today, the future of Brooks BBQ and Chicken is brighter than ever as their great-grandson carries on the family legacy out in 21 country.
I think barbecue is a staple because it's something that gives families an opportunity to come together. You gotta love it. You know, if you don't love it, then it's gonna show, you know, through your work. I would say the secret to good barbecue is definitely patience. Oh yeah, he's cooking real good now.
Cameron Brooks here is well on his way to becoming a pit master.
Like on a regular day, we'll go through probably about 200 pounds of meat, and then we'll sell it all, you know, pretty fairly easily. On a busy day, like on a weekend, we'll probably go through anywhere from 300 to 400 pounds. I think the most we've ever done in a day was like 700 pounds of meat.
Wow. Though he's been running the family business for the past few years, its strong foundation and savory secret recipes were made 4 generations ago.
Brooks BBQ was started by my great-grandmother, Epsie Brooks, and her husband, Willie Brooks, in the 60s. What they would do was basically just take a sandwich cart through all the factories. You know, Fort Wayne back then, or even now, it's like a big factory town. At some point in the 90s, my aunt and my grandfather, they partnered up and they came and they took over and they ran it until the early 2000s when my dad started. And then my dad did it up until about 2010 when he fell ill. I had a singing group at the time and we wanted to go on tour. So we were trying to figure out how we could raise money, and we had an idea to do a dinner sale. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you know, my family, we got this barbecue sauce, like everybody loves it. Let's do that, you know. And so we posted, you know, hey y'all, we raising money for our group, you know, we trying to raise money for our tour and blah, blah, blah. We got Brooks barbecue sauce on deck, you know, barbecue and this and that. And the post was like, boom, Brooks is back. Like it just went crazy. So I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna put my 2 weeks notice in and I'm gonna do this maybe a couple times a week and see where it goes.
That was in 2013, and now the restaurant works out of a food truck several days a week. As Brooks continues to grow the business, he's also training his successor.
He's out here all the time. Before we got him in a daycare, he would be out here with me, and he always would like to, you know, spray the grill and baste the meat down. He can't reach it to flip the meat and stuff like that, but he's like my shadow.
But under Cameron's leadership, their success has exploded. Brooks was a recipient of Kingsford's 2022 Preserve the Pit Fellowship. And in November, he's returning to his great-grandmother's roots, selling food in one of Fort Wayne's former factories. The cook is one of a dozen vendors launching with the Union Street Market at Electric Works, which is a pretty big step for his humble business.
Like, I don't take it lightly, the foundation that they laid. I know for a fact that I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them. Just to know that they're looking down on me and they're proud and they're watching, seeing how we're growing and we're doing more things. And, you know, now we're nationally recognized and we're on Forbes and Complex and all these, you know, big, you know, media outlets. And it's just like, these are things that I don't think they ever thought would be possible when they were doing it. And now we're doing it, but it's all because of them.
All right, who's hungry? I am. You want some? Matt,
Yeah.
you want some? We all want some. If you'd like to check out Brooks' BBQ and Chicken, you can find the food truck at the Marathon gas station near Coldwater and Washington Center. We've shared their days and their hours on our website, WPTA21.com. We've also included a link to their Facebook page where future announcements on the Union Street Market they're opening there will be shared sometime later.